Or should we wait? You want to wait?
Okay, I'm not. So first we're going to be creating our first sprite, and this will be an invisible sprite for now. Let's call it Cato. Cato. Now we click the OK button, and now we'll choose its sprite. So we are up in the editor. Now we'll go to gallery and scroll down and get this first cat sprite. And then we go down here and press done. And now we got a little cat sprite. So now that we've got our cat sprite, we can make it say something by grabbing this My Sprite Say block and placing it right here. Oh, it looks like it's still called My Sprite, so let's change it to Cato. Then, boom, our Cato says smiley face. And now we can change what he says. So let's say, I like cats and Pokemon and Legos and Jesse's new kitten.
I think that's a little too long.
Yeah, as you can see, it's not displaying the entire thing. It just scrolls through it.
That's cool.
But say we don't want Cato to say it. Let's say we want a long text. So it'll just display it. So let's grab a show long text block.
How do you use it to play the game?
We're not making the game yet. Daddy, how do we get out that little word text block that's inside? That little circled word text block that's inside of it?
Let's say. You got the long text up there. That's why you're getting that.
Okay, so we'll take, Daddy.
It's the long text that's blocking it.
Okay, so now we'll type the same thing back in here. I like cats and Jesse's. I like cats and Pokemon and Legos.
You forgot the E in Pokemon. There's an E at the end of Pokemon.
No, there's not an E at the end of Pokemon.
Yeah, E.
There is P-O-K.
It doesn't have the accent over the E.
Yeah, well, I can't do that. Pokemon and Legos and Jesse's cat. Yep. So it says, I like cats and Pokemon and Legos and Jesse's cat and Angorio and farts.
It's a lot of text.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now that we have this,
Oh yeah.
now we can add in a working little game into this.
Oh, that's better.
So
San Francisco.
we'll make it so we can move around the sprite. So we can use arrow keys or WASD. And space is the A button. And we gotta change my sprite to cat out. So we'll go over here to make sure the keyboard is there. Space is the A button. So now we can move it, but he's going off the screen, right?
Yeah, he's off the screen.
So we can make it so he's not off the screen anymore. So what we'll do is grab a set my sprite position block. We'll keep it at 0, 0. And we'll also grab a my sprite stay in screen block. You can also choose it to other things like this stuff, but we're going to keep it as stay in screen. We'll change both of these to Cato, and we'll click on for that stay in screen. Make sure stay in screen is before position. Boom! Now we got our cat right here, and we can move him around, and he stays in the screen. But it's not really a game until we add something. So
A background
add
light.
another sprite. So right here, we'll add another sprite. We'll change it to noms, because cats eat noms. Okay, let me.
I'm gonna get a piece of paper.
Noms. Click OK. So now that we got our noms, we'll change the kind also. So the kind will be food, and we'll get the sprite. So let's.
So next.
Where is it? Daddy?
What are you looking for? The pizza?
Okay.
Or the taco?
I chose a taco for the noms. And it's raining tacos from out the sky. Tacos, the U.S. by. Okay, so now that we got the taco, which is noms, we'll add one more thing. So we'll get a new block for this. So we'll grab on overlap. On sprite of kind player overlaps other sprite of kind food. Now we'll get a show long text block again.
I have a question.
Yes, what is it?
If you want to make a game, games usually have backgrounds. How do you get to backgrounds?
Okay, I'll show you that a bit later.
When we get to the tile maps, we'll show you that.
Yes. Oh yeah, and so since when he overlaps, we'll make it so he says something. Talk.
Oh, let's try that. Where was that?
Not the long text.
There's a lot of text, Betty.
I can't even see it.
I think that's enough.
Okay, I accidentally destroyed it for some reason.
Why did you destroy
This
it?
day is ready to talk.
Makes sense why.
Okay. Okay. I think this should be good. So after we have the show long text, we just need one more block. This game over block. So we change it to win. And now we'll make sure it's on. Let's try this game out in full screen. So when we do this, so we got our long text, and then we win. But now we gotta add, but there's something we should definitely add to this. We should make sure the sprite moves. So what we'll do is we click on advanced, and then we click on extensions. Then we click on this first.
Why don't you explain what extensions are?
So extensions are things that can give you more blocks to help you do other things. We're going to use the animation extension. So we click on that. Then we have some new types of blocks, specifically the animation blocks. So we'll grab this animate my sprite block, put it below, put it right here. Change it to Cato. Go to frames, gallery, first cat sprite.
I'll be right back.
Daddy, I need your help first.
Okay.
I can't click the plus button because this is in the way. Okay. So now after you put in there, you click the plus button, gallery, do that. The second cat sprite. Click the plus button, gallery, cat, and then click done. And now, as you can see, the cat is moving a bit, but as you can see, he's stopped. So we'll just change the loop to on. And now he's looping this thing. But there's one more frame we should add into this, which is the final sprite for which is the second cat one, and then it'll look like he's walking better. So now we have this little walking cat, and then we can move him around, and he gets the taco. And now I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own extension. So the extension will be the code we've created. It will be the code that you created in your project. So we click on share, and then we click on publish project. Then we click on copy on there, and then you use whatever thing that you use to copy something. So if you're on anything besides a Mac, you would use Control C, but if you're on a Mac, you would use Command C. And then now we'll go to the home page, and it is saved right here. And then we click new project. We'll create a new project. So Firefox Firefox 2,
Mm.
create.
Okay.
After we've created Firefox 2,
E.
we click on extensions again, and then we go up here to the
Oh.
search, and then if you're on anything besides Mac, you would use Control V.
E.
If you're on a Mac, you use Command V, and then
A.
you press return or enter, whatever you have,
A. R. C.
and then
R.
your code
C.
thing right, extension thing right here,
A. T. E. A.
once you've gotten it,
C.
Communication unit.
so once you've gotten your code, then your entire code is in your new
Here's the app. I
program.
found it in the share screen.
So now let's go back. Let's create a new project. So now that we've so let's create our new project. And now I'm going to show you how to make stuff go into a little console simulator thing. So we go to the JavaScript side for this part. So now console.log, and then you click Shift and then click the key that has open parentheses on it, and then we click Shift again so we can get to this part right here, and then. But if you want to do a number, you don't do those things. But if you want to do text, and the text can't have numbers in it, you do that. So let's say hi. And then after this, what we can do is do a space and then plus and then another one of that thing. But before that thing right there, we do a space, and then we'll say now we can start the program, go console. And then, hi Catch Rock Poopy Head. That's what it says. So that's how the console works. And if we go to here, that is what it would look like in blocks. And we can still see the console simulator in blocks. So that's how the console would work. And now that we've gotten so now I'm going to show you.
Question.
So,
Someone have a question?
so now we have this. What is your question? Okay. So now what we can do is use. Now I'm going to show you what functions are. So we can click on functions. going to make a function, and let's call it, let's see. Open set. There. So we create a function, and then we can put blocks inside of that function. And then whenever we call the function using the call function block, then it will call that function. So what we can do is choose something for it to do. So maybe we could, we'll activate it when you tap, when you overlaps, when you click, when you use something. So when you press A, so on a button pressed, we'll go to functions again, and then call Open Sesame. But before we do that, we have to make it thing.
Or just that it is run,
So
it is run.
we'll get our on start block back, and then for the on start, we'll set the sprite
Wow.
to
Yeah. Well, I'm actually
this.
very relieved that they're engaging.
So
I'm very relieved.
So what will happen is, we will have a little lever, right?
The thing is that it does it with everybody having things in place so
So
that
the lever sprite will,
however she plays this one out, things are in place. And I think that
this will be the lever sprite,
that was probably what she would have done down the line when
right?
things
So
got
it'll
more
just be
tense.
like a little line.
So I just am very grateful to have the help on board, so that's wonderful. Can we talk to Joel?
We'll set the
Do you
position.
want me to call him and just bring him up to speed on that one piece?
Actually, no, the line sprite can keep the position. And then on it will, so then grab this, but we'll take out this bit, and then we'll grab that bit back out, and then we'll grab this change my sprite, and
Also,
instead of doing my sprite 2, we'll change it to my sprite. Then we take this. Daddy, this isn't going in.
Change my sprite by. Now you want to change my sprite to, not change my sprite by. My sprite by has to be a number.
What?
So maybe set my sprite to.
Oh,
Yeah. See if that works.
okay. There, so now we'll place this back in here. Okay. So now we'll clear it from right here and
underneath on that, I have a little update
make it go the other way. So like this.
for whenever you're free to call me back, period. not super urgent for you.
So then we will have it call Open Sesame. So we'll have so we'll get some of these blocks.
I think he has a question, buddy.
What's your question?
If you're playing a game, how do you make it like, and you want and it's a little too easy? And you want to have like logs in the way and a pathway, and like logs in the way, so you have to jump over them. How do you do that?
It's time to talk about tile maps.
Daddy, even useless machine parts.
Okay. We'll get to that soon.
I'll get to that soon.
Okay.
So this My Sprite 2 will actually just be a little square. Let's make it green. And then when we do Open Sesame, it will change to this sprite, because that's what it'll look like when it's open. So
I have a question.
what is it?
How do you rotate a sprite?
I actually don't know that.
In this system, you can only rotate by 90 degrees.
At a time, I think.
Yeah, you can't make arbitrary angles.
Okay.
Maybe you can. Okay, so the sprite will turn into this. Then after that, we'll set My Sprite 3. So we'll have a little yellow thing right here. Here. So this will be a long yellow bar that comes out and turns it off like that. Like this. And it will flip the thing back. So we'll get this thing out, but we'll only use that bit that's in there. So what we'll do oh wait, we actually do need this. So then that will come out. It will turn that back. And then well, first right here, what will happen is, so we also got to get a little, so we gotta get a set block right here. So we'll have, and then invisible to on, and it will be my sprite 3, invisible will be on. So now that we have invisible on, have something like this. So the sprite will, so that sprite, so my sprite 3 will, the invisible will be on, and then after we have invisible to be on, we'll get another one of those, put it here, change it to my sprite 3, and then invisible on,
Thomas?
and actually no, off.
So let's see.
After we have invisible to be off, after this goes back, we'll have invisible to be on. So we have, so since we have invisible on, that will go back, and then we can duplicate this block like so. Okay. So we got this. So we have, so now we just gotta set the position to the sprites. So we'll have my sprite 2. Actually, no, we'll just keep it as my sprite. And we'll move my sprite, that sprite, a little bit back. After he's created, move the position to, let's see what this would look like. Okay. Wait. Okay. What's half of 120?
Half of 126.
Okay. So we'll change this to 60. Half of 160, Daddy?
Yeah, 80.
Okay. What's 80 minus 16? Daddy, what's 80 minus 16?
80 minus 16 is going to be 64.
Okay, 64. So what was the first one I said? And you said the answer to?
Half of 120 was 60.
Okay. Good. And then 64, that. Okay.
And I think you should switch to tiles.
Okay, so as you can see, you can't see anything happening. So, get pause for 500 milliseconds. 500 milliseconds. 500 milliseconds. Pause. What? Maddie?
Yeah.
There's a problem with the code. So, this isn't happening.
I think we have to save this and switch to explaining tiles.
Okay. So, this was supposed to be a useless machine, but apparently it didn't work. So now I'm going to show you the tile maps. We go to scene, and then set tile map 2. Then we go here. Boom, we have this entire gallery of tiles. So we can create tiles, and we can use the gallery. We can also choose the things in it. So my favorite blocks are these road blocks. So
Can you hear him?
No.
No?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Now I can.
You can?
we can make like a little road like this. So there's a lot of stuff. So there's So we'll assemble road blocks. So these blocks will have these size gaps in between. What's your question?
So, when you guys were frozen, and when the something was going wrong with it, I tried to find the thing, but I couldn't find it on my tablet.
You mean the website?
I couldn't find it.
It's on the internet. You have to be online.
Well, I did it on my tablet and it didn't work.
Are you in the app store or on a web browser?
I went to new tab and I typed https://makecode.arcade, but it didn't really go there.
No, it's arcade.makecode.com.
The arcade part is first.
Oh. So it's https arcade//makecode. That one.
Arcade.makecode.com.
You know, all of them are going through a lot. So, yeah. So kind of is that eating up with, because kind of who I am in all this is that I can be the support to past boys while Carol is dealing with.
Okay, so what I'm making right here is.
Well, we don't know that yet. But
So you right here, and you have to choose a road to get down and like that, and then
Why don't you show how to use we're running at 10:45.
so if you place this thing right here is my game. So is a little game that I'm working on right here. So you can only. So there's only one road.
The underlying issue is an abject terror of losing the people that you love most. So you end up doing these things that totally alienate people. And then you're furious if they left you and you don't know what they did.
You have to go. So there's only certain roads that will work.
ATE.
Which is a lot of craziness and things, but I just feel for those two friends that are surviving. The one thing that's wonderful is that if you were to ask David right now, I think it's okay, and you guys can be here with Mom and with Shelly here. David was saying, oh, it's wonderful, wonderful. Everybody is so good to me, it's wonderful. So David doesn't probably want to go, but you know, I'm just really concerned for Shelly's love and all this.
Okay, so you can use the tile map to make games like this, and you can. So
How do you get over here again? What? Hmm.
So you grab out a set tile. So you grab out a set tile map block from here, and then you place it into your on start block, and then you can click on the little square in it to get to this.
Use the tile.
So you can choose between. You can choose.
No, I mean, once you've made one, there go on and restrict to a certain area. Walls.
I show that once I'm done making the tile
But
map.
you're gonna run out of time. You have 5 minutes.
I know what I'm doing, Daddy.
Then use the line tool just to draw longer lines faster.
I'm trying to get it in a certain pattern.
Use the line tool to draw them faster.
No, I have to draw them in certain ways for it to. So this tile map is going to be like a little game, and you have to choose the correct ones to win. Okay, so once we have this, so if you need to erase any blocks, you can use the eraser tool. And now we'll create a block. So we click the plus. I'm just gonna make it a blue square for the winning tile. And then we'll go back to the gallery, and then we'll click on forest and use these blocks for the block. For any block that has that little dot that has that thing. I can use the paint bucket tool to make this quicker. Okay, so now that we've got this, oopsies, unwall this, unwall. I accidentally got everything walled, now what? Use the eraser tool and they'll just erase the wall instead of the block?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Can I show you a quick way of dealing with this?
I thought it would just do the block that was outlined. I want only the block with the flowers to have the wall on it.
Okay, so the roads don't have walls.
Only the ones that I choose to have walls, that are roads, will have walls.
Here. Here. I'm gonna finish up because we're almost out of time. Okay.
Okay, so now we'll add in the ones in certain roads.
No, I made those not be walls.
It's only some roads will have walls.
Okay.
So we'll put a wall here, here, here. So the walls will block players from getting here. So they will have this, and then so one of those is open like that. This,
Nice.
and after this one won't have a wall because it's like this. So you have to go here and then here, basically. So now that we have this, we just got to wall this. And okay. Done. Finally. Now, create a sprite. So we can go to gallery. Let's grab our little cat sprite. And then, yes, we'll make sure that stand screen is on.
It's gonna be below
And also,
controller, so you can
we gotta make sure that we gotta set the camera to follow the sprite. Camera follow the sprite. So the camera is following the cat sprite.
controller.
Well, we gotta set the position. So set position. Controller to move the sprite. So now the sprite will be moved around.
Test it out.
Okay. Wait, not all the walls are working.
You have walls turned off. Okay.
What do you mean walls turned on? But there's some walls in there that he's not,
You can't go down there, right? Go down there.
Because-
so the walls are working.
because he's not fully aligned. He has to be fully aligned. Okay. So he's like that.
This looks like a maze.
He's fully aligned. But then we just gotta make it so he wins.
When he hits that block. So you need
S- Okay. Okay.
on tile intersection.
Overlaps this guy. Overlaps that guy at the location. Okay. And then. Okay, music. Okay, sound. Okay. Okay. So he is blocked by some of them, except for this one. Except for one specific one. He can't go through any of these except for one specific one, and then he has to go down here.
Cool.
I think I should get a better sound because it's like. Okay, so.
You're out of time, but
Okay.
10:57. Why don't you tell people like how they can learn more and how they can get in touch with you
How they can get in touch with me?
by email?
Okay, so if you want to, so you can learn more about MakeCode. So you can go to, at the home spot, you can go down, scroll down, and there's these courses. Plus there's these different things.
You can hold up
These-
one of their real devices.
Plus
Hold it
you
up so they see.
plus you can put it onto stuff like this Pi Gamer
Or this thing.
or this Meowbit, plus a lot of other things. And the courses, you scroll down. This is teaching you, these two first ones are teaching you more about blocks, and this one right here is teaching you a lot of JavaScript. And to get in touch with me, my email is jessiemarinacci@icloud.com.
Or you can email my dad at josh@josh.earth.
Or you could email my daddy at josh@josh.earth. I prefer me though.
Say thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Stop here.
Bye.
Bye.
And
Bye.
Ending meeting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.